Shartimus Prime, Shartimus Prime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking back hits.
Ninja like stealth, Miguelo, Shartimus. Hey, what's up you guys, ShartimusPrime here, doing another review for you guys on the Iron Man 3 1/9 scale Iron Man display showcase by King Arts. Gotta give a big thanks to King Arts and Budget Stark for making this review possible. If you're trying to pick one of these up, go ahead and click the link in the description below. Now this does not come with an Iron Man figure, just to warn you. So there's no Iron Man figure here, it's just the display piece that spins, which is really cool because I don't have one of those things, and it would be really cool to have one, and I was like, damn, I'm down to review it. So here we go. It does spin clockwise and counterclockwise, and then you can see the piece right over here, and I'll compare this to some other stands that I have. And on the side you get some paneling, and then you can see some Iron Man figures right there. It says Iron Man 3 at the top, not much at the bottom. Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open. So here it is out of the packaging, and I'm very happy with this piece. I think it is really cool. Now it comes with two arms over here. This is a much larger one, and then here's a much smaller one. You can take the clamp off over here and put it on this one, which is really cool. I really do like how this clamp has this felted piece right there in the center. It will overlap sometimes, but I really like how it expands very far too, so that's really cool, and it feels very durable. Looking at the top of it right there, I think that is really sick. It's detailed out really nicely. Now it doesn't have the weathering kind of look that we have on the Hot Toys versions of these bases, which I actually have right over here. What's crazy is this is a 1/9 scale piece, and then this is a 1/6 scale piece, and this one's actually 1/8 of an inch wider in diameter. I think that's really cool, and this lights up. This one doesn't. This piece came right here with the Hot Toys Heartbreaker figure. So anyway, you have your switches right over here on the back. Now, if you have an AC adapter that's compatible with this, you can use that, or you could use the 3 AA batteries that I put in here at the bottom. You can have the lights off as they are right now. You can turn the lights on, and then you have it clockwise and then counterclockwise. So I'm just going to switch it to the on switch, and then there it goes. So it's lit up nicely. I think that's pretty cool. You can see the brightness right there. And then you have your clockwise where it'll, there it goes. I think that's pretty cool. It's a little noisy though, I will say that. Now, it has some other features too, as I explained earlier. You can remove this piece and swap it out with the smaller one. I like how it has this little lid right here so it closes so you don't have the gaping hole. What's really rad about this is that you can use the Hot Toys posable stand and plug that in here too, which is really neat. I love that it's compatible with that. And here's that clamp that came with the Heartbreaker. But what's kind of funny about this is that the one that came with the King Arts one has an actual longer arm than the one with the Hot Toys. And if you prefer the clamp on the Hot Toys when you want to put it on this longer arm, it's actually not going to work. So here's a Heartbreaker on the stand, and I think that's looking pretty cool. I like that. It seems to support the weight just fine, so I'm really digging that. I think that looks looking pretty nice too. Again, a little on the loud side, but not absolutely terrible. I'm a loud talker, so for my reviews, it's going to actually work out okay, I think. Okay, we have the diecast Mark 42 on here, and I hope I don't break anything because it's a heavy figure. Hey. Seems to be handling the Mark 42 okay. How you doing there? I can tell it's struggling a little bit. Yep, sounds pretty good to me. I don't know. You know, I don't think it would be a good idea having this on here for very long. If you're going to try this, do it at your own risk. Now, putting on Heartbreaker on the stand that it actually came with, the longer of the two stands right here, it seems to be holding up okay, but barely. That clamp is meant for a 1/9 scale figure. This is a 1/6 scale figure. Unfortunately, I don't have any 1/9 scale figures on hand, unless the PlayArt Sky figures count, so I may give that a shot. Turn down my lights quite a bit, turn on the lights on the Heartbreaker over there, and then same thing with the base right down here. So they're just about as bright as the Heartbreaker LEDs that we see. And I did add the smaller stand right there to clamp onto his thigh, which could look a little weird, but you know, it's getting hidden by the figure mostly. I don't know. And then we got it holding up the ShartimusPrime custom. Thank you so much, David Wheeler. That is sick. I just love seeing that custom. Thank you so much, man. I will be doing a review on this shortly, but yeah, it does hold up pretty well. That's the clamp that does come with the actual base here, and it's holding up the Shartimus 1/6 scale custom very well. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think PlayArt Sky is a 1/9 scale collectible figure, right? I think that's their scale anyway. I think this is holding her up just fine. This clamp right here. It's not strong enough to hold a die-cast Hot Toy, but definitely strong enough holding up the Selena Kyle. Then here it is with Batman on there, and I think that's the best looking piece on here. I think this is working out the most with the shorter stand anyway, so I think that looks really good. I can imagine having a 1/9 scale Iron Man for this. That would look even cooler because you'd have the light up features and all that. So I think this display piece is actually really cool. I'm very happy to have it. And big thanks again, King Arts, for making this review possible. I really appreciate it. And I totally recommend you guys pick this one up, especially if you're going to get into doing reviews and stuff. It could be very helpful. We'll see for sure in the future. I'll be definitely using this. Thanks so much, you guys. And I hope you guys liked my video. If you did, please hit the subscribe button right over there. Check out my last 2 videos right over here. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Stuff so you can see, you can get it spinning clockwise and counter. Whoa!